You want to be an entrepreneur, a business owner, and you're in a job right now? I got 3 things that will help make the transition easier. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome back, everyone. Good to be with you today. Your boy, Setema Gali, and we're dropping some nuggets and some diamonds and some gems today. So my first stint at being an entrepreneur came in 2003. I just came home from the NFL. I was done with football. Probably the shortest career ever. The NFL stands for not for long. And my buddy was doing mortgages. So I jumped into the mortgage arena. Didn't know what a mortgage was. I started watching what he was doing, and I watched what everyone else in the office was doing. I thought, this is like football. Let me find the top producers. Let me ask them questions, and then let me follow what they tell me to do. Let me follow their advice. So I did it. And guess what? It worked. Number 1 in business, entrepreneurship, making the transition, find a mentor. Stop trying to do it alone. Doing it alone and doing it off of like YouTube videos and ebooks and books, they're the great first step. And if that's what you can afford in the beginning, that's what you do. But that's like me talking to someone who needs to lose weight and saying, go walk for 45 minutes, eat less food, and you're going to lose weight. They're going to lose weight, but we're talking about a different level here. So you got to make the transition from videos and podcasts and books like this to actually working with a mentor, someone that you pay. I remember the first mentor that I paid. He was a consultant. I paid him $500 a month. I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to break the bank. It's $6,000 a year. And I made probably 100 times that because of his advice. That's how good he was. So who's the mentors that you can find? Now, let me give you a couple of tips on mentorship. Find the mentors who are living the life that you want to live. And in today's marketplace, because of the filters and TikTok and all the cuts and edits, people can pretend to be good mentors. They can fake it. I want you to actually vet your mentors out and look at the other clients that your mentors have. Do they have the results? Do they have track record? Do they have history? This is like going to a football team. Nick Saban, who recently retired from Alabama the last couple of years, he's the GOAT inside of college football. And he's the best. So if I wanted to be one of the best, I'd go work for Nick Saban. I'd go work under Nick Saban. Obviously, there's a lot of other great college football coaches and NFL coaches out there right now. So that's the first tip, right? Who's the mentor? Who's the coach? Who's the guide, the pathfinder for you? Number 2, let me put it like this. If you were to come to me and say, Setema, what does it take to get to the NFL? I'm like, you ain't never going to get there. The fact that you have to ask me that question, it's like someone going to a Navy SEAL and going to someone who's been in Navy SEALs. Hey, what does it take to graduate? Like, what does it take? It takes every freaking thing you got and about 1,000 times more pieces. The real question is, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to do? And what will you do and what will you give up? So the second point is this, you got to have this thing called thick skin, especially today. Like I look at football players on social media today. Again, football players are like entrepreneurs, right? Football's a sport. Business is a sport. You make one mistake out there, you get bludgeoned. You get tortured online. Like people call you out and you got to have thick skin for that. I never forget running my first ads for a program called Shieldmate. And this is 10 plus years ago. And I started to run these ads and women were like, who is this guy? Gross. What a chauvinistic pig. I was like, what? Like I barf. I can't believe they were trashing me. Thank goodness I had thick skin. I had mental toughness. There's this grit inside of me that's like, cool. Like my ability to bounce back from all the trash, the hate, the crap talk, from failure. Listen, it's not a matter of if you're going to fail. Ready? You're going to fail. You will fail. You play football, injury is part of the game. You will be injured. You will get hurt. You will be sore. That's what it is. You're going to stink too, especially if you play football. So, number 1, get a coach and a mentor. Do exactly what they tell you to do. Make sure that coach and mentor is the legit, real deal, real deal Holyfield. Number 2, thick skin. Thick skin, right? You got to have mental toughness. You got to be able to weather the storms. You got to be able to go through the heat and the fire and the storms and the cold of night and the darkness and the depression and the discouragement. Now, you might be wondering, like, do I really want to be an entrepreneur? I don't know. Do you? Because it ain't for everybody. Being a top tier athlete, getting an NIL deal, getting a scholarship, getting the NFL, it's not for everybody. Being someone who's responsible for the livelihood of dozens of other people and or a couple dozens or hundreds of people, it's not for everybody. So you got to make sure if you're going to go down this path, like, I got thick skin, I can handle whatever they give me. And know this, you're going to face it a lot of times, like a lot of times. All right. And then finally is the third thing is pay the piper. I see business owners who come in and they're like, I want to make 6 figures a month. Okay. But you don't want to spend $100,000 to do that? You don't want to spend $15,000 or $20,000 to do that? Like you cannot expect to be an entrepreneur and to be successful without actually ready paying some money. Now, I know there's a lot of gurus and teachings out there. You don't need a lot of money. No, let me just set it straight. You do need money. You're going to need money. You're going to have to borrow money. You're going to have to go into debt, good debt. You're going to have to use your own money. You're going to have to like hustle and sell. That's what being an entrepreneur is. Now, I know the guys in California, they go, these venture capitalists that go raise $2, $3, $5 million and they start a concept. That's typically like software, stuff that can scale out, and you still need the money. So why am I saying this? It is going to take some capital to get you moving. It is going to take you investment. That you're going to have to make investments. That's what it is. So are you willing to do that? I've invested in a lot of amazing coaches. Some of the coaches that I've invested in were a lot of money. I know it was the best money I spent. It's like having a great tax person. You get a great tax person, you're going to pay them thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. But what you pay in thousands of dollars, you make up and save tens and hundreds of thousands on the other side. It's worth it. Absolutely worth it. It's like you have a car. I don't want to go get my oil changed and the alignment done. It's too much money. Well, you don't spend, whatever it is for an oil change and $100 for the alignment. Down the road, you got to pay $2,000 for tires. Then you might need to get a new engine. So there's a lot of preventive things you can do. Number one, find the right coaches and mentors. And always, always, always have coaches and mentors to guide you and to help you. Number two, thick skin, mental toughness. Got to have it. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose deals. You're going to be stabbed in the back. You're going to be people are going to talk trash about you. That's what it is. And number three, pay the price. There's a price. There's an investment to be made. Investment in platforms, investment in software, investment in furniture, investment in a lease, investment in a team, investment in a computer. Like you're going to need some stuff. Like you need with my cell phone. You're going to at least have to have a cell phone so you can shoot some videos. This is a mic. There's a camera. There's a switcher. There's a Mac. There's a light. Like this is what it is. But people, I want to make so much money, but they don't want to spend any money. Get out of here. All right, listen. If this is helpful, I got something for you. I got something special. I do a class every month. And the class, right, is very instructional, has a lot of engagement. There's some engagement here. But I invite you to click on the link in the description. Join us. Come join us. And learn how you can take your life and your business to the next level, but more than just achievement. First and foremost, alignment. Making sure that you are aligned with your sole purpose, your core values, the things that matter most. Join us on this live class. If this has been helpful, share it with someone, subscribe. I'll see you on the other side.
Let's go. See, it's more than the game that we changing. We don't do it for the block, do it for the name. Yeah. No, there ain't no stopping it. If you really want it, better rock with it. This is how to be a game changer.